If motivation is the backbone of fitness, are excuses the driving force behind lethargy and laziness? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the show that will help you nip every excuse in the bud. Welcome to the Men's Health and Women's Health Show. On the show today, Varun Dhawan shares his six-pack fitness secrets. Yoga expert Mini Shastri shows us office stretches to slash stress at the workplace. And our restaurant spy gets high on MSG, discovers all Chinese food isn't all bad. From a Hallmark card celebration, have you noticed how Mother's Day and Father's Day has moved to being a picture party on Facebook? Our first story celebrates a father-son bond that has everything to do with fitness. Here's a legacy every father must pass on to his son.
Mother's Day usually gets all the attention, but in June it's time to celebrate the fathers. Here's how one man started his fitness journey almost 27 years ago, and today his son is determined to continue the legacy.
The best motivation for someone who works out is not a personal trainer. It's a workout buddy who guides, motivates, and is your partner in crime. It's in Richard that Kevin found his partner.
In India, I have seen that very few you will see in the family coming together and training, which I think is important because this is the time young kids get very attracted towards the junk food, smoking, drinking, and you party, and you party, you drink. So sometimes you have to give them some kind of a direction.
He introduced me to gymming from about 4 years back. He used to push me very much. He used to always be by my side and telling me new exercises, telling me how to do it properly. I mean, I never looked towards the gym trainers because I never needed help from them.
Working out together not only made exercising more fun for the two, it also helped them bond over something they both love and enjoy doing together. Almost 30 years ago, when Richard started gymming, things were not easy for him. With only a few gyms around in the city and hardly any credible source of correct information, those were very different times. But today, Kevin has it easy. All because he has a mentor and guide in his father. Someone who's taken it upon himself to help Kevin on a path to healthy life.
Once you get that knack of it to going to the gym and train, which is a good direction, you become disciplined.
Taking my pictures, and he is uploading them, taking my pictures, and again taking it as a checking on me that am I improving, am I going wrong or I'm doing right. So he was by my side, training with me, and a very good training partner.
See, when I'm traveling, I'm with him on the WhatsApp and sending him WhatsApp messages, be focused, train. Sometimes, he's a young kid, which also deviates. Sometimes the mind also deviates, so push him up.
I know he's there for me. So he has been a great influence in my life. I mean, I don't have to look outside my house.
See, me and Kevin plays a major role in the family of motivating each other, and also my wife, because the moment I become fat, she pinpoint us, you're gaining weight and your shape is not right. And Kevin and I sit and talk and discuss, and also the diet pattern in the family.
And it's not just pep talk that these boys indulge in.
My favorite exercise is probably basically deadlifts, which will build your shoulders, good thighs, good chest, good arms. People don't know that is an overall exercise, and if you compare it with other exercises, I mean, what I personally feel is that you can put your anger in it.
I do a lot of body weight, where I use a lot of my body weight so that I build up my own internal strength. A lot of people I have seen when they train in the gym, they all focus on the bigger muscles. But in that interim, you miss the smaller muscles. So I also make sure that I'm training my smaller muscle group.
We need to shuffle the exercises because the body gets used to it very fast. When you're gymming, you're hurting your body, you break your tissues. If you want to grow them, you need to feed them. So feeding is much more important, much more important than just gymming. For the past 2 years, I have learned a lot about how to diet and how to stay lean and how to bulk in a very different way, and how to do carb cycling, carb loading, counting your macros. I mean, you should know what you're eating.
A diet plays a very, very important role. It's easy if you have the right attitude to do it,
I think there should be a zeal to work out. There should be a zeal to stay fit. See, what I think is money may come, money may go. Girlfriends may come, girlfriends may go. And everything will be shuffling from here and there. But what the main thing and what the thing stays with you, if you are fit now, you'll be fit tomorrow, you'll be fit a day after.
There were challenges, but then I'm glad that he listened to it and he is fit today at this level. I say believe in your kids and support them.
He has been a role model, a friend, obviously a father. So he understands me in every part of my life.
Working out alone can be difficult. It's a long, hard road, and if you have a buddy running alongside, it just gets a little easier. And what's better than having your father as your workout buddy?
Up next is a young Bollywood star who has no qualms about being called everyone's hero. Varun Dhawan lets us in on his fitness fundas and tells us how girls love fit guys that much more.
I played a lot of sports. I was a swimmer, I was a runner, I played a lot of cricket. So because of these sports early on in my life, in my schooling life, I kind of try to bring that 1 hour of fitness thing every day in my life. So no matter what my day is, I'll try and get that 1 hour in of just physical fitness somehow or the other. And I think sleep, good water and good food is never going to hurt anyone. I play characters, so if I'm playing a dancer in ABCD2, so that required to be that way because that's how these dancers are. They're really, really fit no matter what they eat. They have the 6-pack, 8-packs, they have good arms, good shoulders, everything. So I got into that regime of dancing for hours, so I definitely got fit. But besides that, even if you do have a little belly and you enjoy your drinks once in a while at night, that's fine as long as you put in that 1 hour so the heart is pumping clean blood in and you're feeling. In a week, 3 days a week, we train with the TRX or the Viber, which is like a log of wood, and you do twists and planks and stuff like that. And the TRX is just your body weight, and that's something we do, and you can do it anywhere. You can attach it in your house, you can do it anywhere. And push-ups are like the best thing I think anyone can do ever. I would not eat so many veggies before, so getting in a lot of boiled veggies like broccoli is very good. You eat a lot of curd because it binds your stomach really well, even if you are doing protein shakes or you're taking any BCAAs for that matter. But I think eating healthy, eating cottage cheese, eating egg whites, eating broccoli, having your dal, even once in a while your cheat days, you can have your parathas and you can have your eggs, like your full on eggs and all. I'm feeling hungry talking about it. And your butter chicken as well. But just make sure that you get in your good veggies, your good fruits in the morning, not at night. This is one thing I know, that at night when you eat fruits, it turns to fructose. So, and that's unhealthy for you. So try and avoid that. So it's not about just lifting heavy weights. So if you want to look bigger in size, you can even get more cut up that makes you appear bigger. Or you build your shoulders. What they don't realize, an arm comprises of a shoulder, a tricep and a bicep and your forearm. So that's the way the whole arm has to look big. You can't only work the bicep out. It's the entire body part. And one thing if I had to state is that in India we feel khali idhar ka bhag. Let's work out only on top. Let's have the big arms and the big chest and skinny legs. So that's not good. You should do an overall full body workout.
Our gorgeous expert Mini Shastri is up next, giving you yoga stretches to boost productivity at the workplace. This, my friend, is the /stress answer you've always been looking for.
Yoga during work hours for people on the desk. Tuning your senses and intuition to both life and nature can set the inner GPS in place. Yoga is all about moving into what we see, hear and feel. Whether we're in the city, a village, a forest or a pleasant river bank. The everyday office goer knows that long hours of sitting are an unavoidable aspect of daily office life. Sitting can compress the spine, and working on the computer can affect the curve of the upper back and the nerves of the wrist. Do this mini-series with relaxed alertness, establishing ease in your breath. The lengthening and circulatory effect of this routine comes with the thinking that to lengthen you must push down the ground underneath you. If the seat of your chair is too soft, opt for a firmer one. Yogis believe that slouching and lack of circulation in the lymph glands compresses the heart, upper chest, organs in the ribcage area, and potentially compromises the blood supply to these areas. You can record or note down the poses and can repeat twice or thrice a day in between long seated hours. On your chair, take a minute to go into this pose. Interlace your hands behind the back of your head. Apply equal and opposite pressure, pressing the head into your hands. Breathe, stay upright, and hold the pose for 6 breaths. This will allow circulation to come into areas of the neck, shoulder, and scalp. Continue to sit upright, twisting your neck first to your right on an exhalation, holding for a few breaths, stretching a tight scalp, breathing into the right hand side, inhaling and coming back. This will allow prana to not stagnate and will allow the lymph or the circulatory system in the neck, jaw, cheek, temple area to move. Raise one arm, press that arm down by holding the elbow, and grab the hand Raise one arm, bending at the elbow, and push the hand down the spine. With practice and time, bind the arm from behind and see if you can clasp your fingers. If you're unable to reach, use a folded towel or a rope. This pose will immediately help the immune system. Hold each side for about 5 inhalation exhalations. Standing tall by pressing down, create length, ground yourself through the feet, interlace your fingers behind your back and push the chest forward, lifting through the neck. Hold for about 6 breaths. Make sure the mind follows the sound of the breath. Open the sternum or the fused part of the ribcage. It often collapses due to incorrect posture. Open the arms. Hold opposite elbows. Make a shelf with your forearms. Press your feet firmly and go into an elongated back bend. Coming out of the pose gently. Pratikriya or counterpose that pose by holding the right shin and pressing down through the straight leg. Gently rest your eyes at a spot. Use it as a tool to balance. Hold for up to 5 breaths. This will also help take tension out of the lower back. Stand with your feet apart. Bend both knees. Lower one arm just underneath the face. Keep the knee bent. Twist through the spinal column and look in the direction of the hand above you. Repeat both sides, holding each pose for about 5 to 6 inhalation exhalations. Step back from a chair, rest your hands on a chair, push your tailbone away, create a parallel line through the floor, and hold this pose to stretch a tight lower back for about 5 breaths.
MSG and Maggi controversy may have left a lot of us worried, but turns out we needn't be so petrified. Our restaurant spy today goes binging at a Chinese restaurant and helps you pick healthy food over unhealthy fare. The use of chopsticks is optional.
With so many concerns about MSG in our food, we're all wondering how healthy is it to pick a Chinese place for an eat out. I'm at a Chinese restaurant today and let's see what are my options. Can I have vegetable crystal dumplings and lettuce wrapped mushroom tempura and tofu in black bean sauce? While you're waiting for your food, it is so tempting to indulge in chips or kimchi salad or the condiments. But when it comes to Chinese food, the sauces are the major culprits because they're either high in fat or sugar or salt and may contain MSG. Kimchi salad is low in calories. It is fermented food, so it has probiotic effect on gut. It promotes the growth of good bacteria. But if you're watching out for your salt content, stay away or just have very little. It might contain MSG as well. Healthy choices are not always obvious. It is really important to pick the right kind of sushi. If your sushi is made with tempura, then it will be high in fat. Seaweed comes with many health benefits. It is high in calcium, high in iodine, and can purify your blood. Iodine is needed for proper thyroid function. The vegetable crystal dumpling is very low in calories as opposed to the sushi. It comes with mixed vegetables which can give you your dose of antioxidants. But avoid it with condiments again. Chinese eat out is incomplete without ordering spring rolls. But a very healthy alternative to spring rolls would be a rice paper roll. It is low in calories, full of vegetables which give you antioxidants, and low in carbs. We all try to sneak vegetables in some way or the other to our meals. But sneaking them with tempura is not a good idea as it is fried and high in fat. So be careful and go for the right kinds of vegetables. Always a confusion whether to pick rice or noodles when eating Chinese food. Rice are less processed as compared to noodles, so it's always a better choice. But make sure when you're ordering your fried rice, you order it with a lot of vegetables so that you see more vegetables and less rice. You can always add the seasoning of ginger or garlic and make it interesting. If you're ordering your noodles, they should not be pan fried because they're high in fat. You can order Hakka noodles, but again, you have to be very careful of the sauces you're adding. If you're adding sauces, you're adding sugar, salt, and maybe MSG to your food. ensuring for it to be healthy when you're eating out. For my main course, I've ordered stir-fried vegetables with burnt garlic. Garlic has immunity boosting effect. It can lower your cholesterol and make it taste good. When choosing your vegetables, pick different colors of vegetables and avoid spongy vegetables like eggplant as they may soak up more oil. It's a great idea to add protein to your main course, but stay away from labels like crispy or crunchy because they mean fried. So when you're ordering your tofu, order soft tofu cooked in garlic. If you're looking for local sauces, then black bean sauce and chili garlic sauce would be your best bet. But be careful, they are high in salt and may contain MSG. MSG is used in many food products because of its taste-enhancing properties. Glutamate is present in many foods naturally, such as animal products, milk, cheese, chicken, fish, and in some vegetables such as tomato and peas. Naturally occurring glutamate is not harmful for health, but artificially made MSG can be harmful, especially for those who are sensitive to glutamate. On your packed food, MSG can hide under various names such as autolyzed yeast, hydrolyzed proteins. FDA categorizes MSG as generally recognized as safe. However, not everything that is safe is healthy to eat. So when you are trying to be healthy, stick to real food, which is natural, and you'll be good to go.
With that, it's time to wrap yet another episode. For more regular updates, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Jamal Sheikh and on Facebook at Jamal S. Sheikh. And do keep those excuses at bay, for we won't be happy with your fit, not until you're at your fittest.